I mean, this is worse than the blind leading the blind. These are like idiots and, the worst people watching the worst people.
No,
and what's going to come of that? It's just pure tyranny.
It is going to be pure tyranny. And again, it's going to be private security forces, so they'll never actually be shut down. In fact, I think it's in the news today that Blackwater, they killed innocent people. Can you believe it, Sheldon? I just can't imagine that Blackwater would have killed innocent people. No.
Well, it's amazing to me. I mean, there reminds me of black water. It's like, how can anything good come of black water? I mean, who names a company like that if you're going to do anything good in the first place?
Yeah, they're not even like the Justice Force.
Advisor called Screws Me Hard.
Sheldon, I love you, man. Call in whenever. Thank you, man. Let's go to Steve in Indiana. Steve, you're on the line.
Hi, Jason.
Yes, sir.
I was just wondering, just before you cut live, Alex was talking about France. And I've been hearing stuff that over in France that they're having a lot of riots and burning cars and buildings and holding people hostages. Mm-hmm. What is actually going on over there? Are they trying to fight the tyranny, or is communism taking over there?
I got to tell you, I have no idea. I mean, I've been working so hard on my film. I've been going through a bunch of archives today and the last couple days, and then the only time I see anything live is usually on C-SPAN. So I've been watching a lot of Senate and House hearings. I know that the Senate has officially confirmed Sonia Sotomayor. But as far as world news goes, I'm totally out of the loop today, so I couldn't tell you, man.
Okay, well, I've been hearing that it's like 50 times worse than what our media has been reporting, and that doesn't surprise me. Did
this just start today? I mean, tell me what the media is reporting.
Well, the last thing I heard was there's like 30 cars been burnt and just a few buildings.
And what cities in France is this happening?
I don't know the cities. It could be Paris. It could be some other cities. I don't really know, but I think it was Beck that was actually reporting that it's like 20 times worse.
Didn't Jones have Max Kaiser on today? Did Kaiser bring it up at all?
I didn't catch that part. I just got in maybe about a half an hour ago.
Steve, if I could help you, I'm going to go to my board ops in a moment and see. I mean, they listened to the show a little bit today. You guys know anything about France? I'm getting a blank stare. I thank you for the call, Steve.
All right.
Hey, man, I wish I could help you out. CaliforniaSkywatch.com. What do we got? What is that? We got a soundboard out there? No, did you guys hear that? No? Okay. I thought we had something nifty. I would take the soundboard. We got Rosalind Peterson, CaliforniaSkywatch.com coming up, and did about 3.5 hours, 4 hours sit down with her, interviewed the mayor, interviewed somebody with the Fish and Wildlife Department for over an hour, went out, saw the dead trees, the tree degradation, looked at unbelievable amounts of pictures, photographs, video, documentation of the quote-unquote chemtrails or persistent jet contrails, as she is fond of calling them. And folks, there is no doubt they're doing something in the sky. And when the Obama administration comes full circle and say, you know what, we're looking at shooting pollutants into the upper atmosphere to block the sun, you can bet they've already done it. It's not new. It's not an idea. It's something that's been going on for years. It's not the Obama administration that's deciding to do this. It's been decided long ago in backdoor sessions, in secret societies, in clubs such as the Bilderberg Group, in discussions amongst billion and trillionaires and the banking elite. And they're the ones that really do run the show. When you can promote an idea like a quote-unquote new world order from the right, from the left, from dead center, when you can promote this idea of globalization, and you can fool some people with global warming, and then you can fool other people with terrorism, and sometimes you can fool them with both. Your agenda continues and continues and continues and continues and continues. Sometimes it's held back a little. It's pushed back just a bit, but it just keeps incrementally going forward. And that's what we're seeing. That's the reality. And the push has never been greater to dump the dollar. Like I said, SDR, special drawing rights units, are on the IMF site. You can see what they're worth. I think we're about 65 cents compared to 1 unit of an SDR. The dinar, I think it was 1.7 or 1.8, $1.80, $1.70. The pound was greater than us, of course. The euro was greater than us. I think we were, possibly 6th or 7th down the list. The dollar, it doesn't have what it takes anymore. And you can't tell me that they're not going to try to amalgamate us into a North American Union with Mexico and Canada. It's already happening on some levels. They're already building superhighways. Again, I live in a neighborhood where most people don't speak English because they are illegal. And again, I would do the same thing if I were from Mexico. But the powers that be promote this because they want this socialized system with large land masses that are governed under one body and under their control. And the United States of America becomes a second world casualty. No more will the middle class live it up. Will they have large homes and big families and an opportunity to retire at a reasonable age? No. They'll be doing compulsory service for city year. A baby boom generation, HR 1444, it's all there. I'm the Infowarrior. We'll be back after this, Infowars.com, prisonplanet.tv.